Welcome back to Tomb of Fate. This is session 52, entitled Cliffside Door. A while ago, Calithian, I believe, was in a group of individuals who saw a cliffside door, about where they had found a hidden home that was seated basically in the shadow of a very large waterfall of fresh water into a saltwater ocean or lake, or sorry, sea. Um, Known as Azumaten's Purge. This cliffside door, according to Mainwind, is supposed to have relics similar to how the chapel and the reliquary of both of Eversoul had in this area. And that is the mission that they will be going on this evening. They're going to travel south to the cliffside door, gain access to it, and find something that Mainwind called the priest tongue. She used a different word for it. I wrote this word a long time ago using roots from a couple of different languages to try and be cool, because that's a lot of writers do that are not as skilled as, like, Tolkien, who can make his own languages up. But they'll kind of just like take pieces of other languages and kind of be like, yeah, this sounds pretty arcane and eldritch. I'll go for that. Um, but then they write the word down and they don't ever kind of look for the pronunciation guide. So we're not going to pronounce the word that starts with B that Priest's Tongue has. There was already a joke
Are you
made
sure
about it.
about it?
It's totally fine.
Are you sure about it?
I'm not. You want me to try? I mean, I can try if you want me to try. I mean, if I'm being told by the people in this place that they want me to say Blachmendinke, then I will try it. But it's definitely a weird and
Bless you.
bless you. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you. I think everybody's in the wrong squares. Well, I'm fixing that. Solution. Tell us about your character. You
Yes,
don't need to tell us about you, because I think everybody here knows you, right? Like,
that's
we've all
fair.
played together?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I play a character called Shavar Kaizel. He is a rogue fighter, multi-class. He's a little bit of a mm, actor. Is probably the best way of putting it. A mastermind, a thinker rather than a full-on doer. Um, as for why he's currently here, well, there's always either profit or some agenda that bubbles beneath the surface that Shay's constantly on, and this seems to align with whatever his future plans are.
And I believe that Shay has hung out with Calithian, so we'll do that one next. Elizabeth, go ahead with Cal. And it cannot
Um,
be he's just a
I know,
boy.
I know, but he is a boy.
Fair, fair.
Um, he is Cal is a studious little guy, and he is an elf, and
He hates going up
uh,
hills.
he is an old man who hates going up hills and doing physical activities.
Yep. And next then, this will be the first character solution you haven't played with. We'll go, Dan, give me a bit about Leon Dragon Eater.
Yeah, so Leon is now adorning freshly crafted adamantine plate. He's got a sword, shield. Um, he appears to be really interested in Mainwind's favor. Um, he's been particularly standoffish. If you've kind of seen him about the keep, he's kept to himself mostly, not really trusting, relatively paranoid of his circumstances. He was missing a left eye. Now he has this almost amber discolored eye with a black iris set in his head. Um, yeah, he appears to be more tactical in nature, kind of gruff, weathered, um, capable. It's Leon.
And a member of the Watch, so you've probably seen him around in that particular endeavor.
Yeah.
And then last but certainly not least, everybody's favorite, little guy. Go ahead and tell us about Vice.
He's just a good boy.
Stealing other people's gimmicks the roguish way.
Hell yeah.
Now, Vice is a rogue ranger multi-class.
Oh, I forgot about the ranger.
He is very polite usually. He likes if you see him around the fort, he's usually like serving people tea and stuff. He has a very servile nature, but his motives are his own. Nobody knows what the fuck he's up to.
Yeah. Okay, so downtime points have already been spent. They weren't terribly hard because we've seen a couple of these people relatively recently. Dan got no points because it was in last game. Cal, if you've been watching, is just engaged in the same activity of, oh my God, I have a curse and I have to study these papers.
And I touched the cursed papers. No.
He's just a studious little guy.
He's just a boy.
Vice spends one downtime point, looks at this and goes, I can't read this.
Well,
and just walks.
Hold on. Wait, no, hold on. If that's a joke, that's a joke, because I'm going to get to you last, but you need to hold on a second, because the words you say matter in this point, okay? Solution, your one downtime point went to learning another instrument with Ramilda, and the instrument was the lyre. And then...
It was. Taverns are the best place to mingle with the various patrons of the city, so instruments are side objective.
Mm-hmm. And then, Bites, you have 3 points, which I assumed before the things you just said were going to be 3 points put toward Eustrail and the tattoo, but you said some words with your mouth, and I want to make sure that you don't say them again, or if you do, we talk about it. So let me know if you want to do it.
Let's not talk about it.
So tattoos, just tattoos.
Tattoos.
All right, we'll do that then.
I can't read.
I don't want to read. Okay. With that said, the travel space from here to there is actually very easy. There's really only one choice, and I want to make sure you understand that it isn't really a choice. So you can walk alongside the river to the cliff, descend down the path towards the door, and then engage it that way. Or
we could take the rapids. Yes, let's hire a boat and
you
go.
Can take the Russian Causeway, which does have several drop-offs and waterfall drops. But
it's an absolutely stupid idea.
I'll meet y'all there, and I will just walk the rapids and jump down.
Just see them zip by. It just parts the boat and people.
They're on one of them rubber rafts from a water park.
You do not have a boat that would work in this current state of it. But it does sound like, no, we're not going to be riding on the rushing rapids, right?
No.
Okay, fair. No
as entertaining as it may be.
We have the folding boat. It should work.
You will still fold. You will still
changes everything
as you hit a rock. So you'll basically just be moving in this way, and I will snap us back to here, down to the cliffside door. There is no random encounter in the causeway because it's been very clearly scoped out and scouted. It hasn't been fully kind of delved into yet. With that said, though, you'll arrive at the cliffside door. When you descend down that way, and I'll kind of give a picture to give an idea of what it might look like from your perspective or angle. As you descend down the mountain, you're moving on pathways that are very wide enough for 2 wagons side by side. And these paths kind of cut into the cliff, and at some points literally into the cliff where tunnel turns are kind of created. A situation where you're entering into the mountain at one end, coming out at a lower angle, and descending in a different pathway. Creating if you were looking at it from the ocean, it might look like a series of steps for a very massive being on the mountainside, or on the cliffside. Calithian, this looks all familiar to you, and when you kind of turn and look in the expected direction, you can see the area where the house was, the hidden house. But you'd also see that there is no silhouette of a house, no silhouette of a tree. Everything that was out and in that area is completely gone. And you hadn't seen this yet, so this is the first time that the reports for you were kind of like, huh. You also
is that the house that had the the mimic couch?
I don't know, maybe. Uh, if Calithia wants to talk about it. And that's entirely up to him. But what I was going to say, too, is, Calithia, you'd also be aware that in the Purge, from the Hidden House's location, you saw, and others saw, that there was a very large boat inside of the waterfall. Um, so just as a reminder that that is something, again, a lot of these reminders are basically being put out so that when we do a free roam, which will be after we get back, a lot of people kind of understand the terrain and what they could be going for.
Right.
The cliffside door comes down, or the cliffside path comes down to an opening, a recess into the mountain. And similar to how the tunnels I mentioned kind of cleave into the cliffside and kind of double back out onto a road, you see an area where a spill line, or kind of like a sluice almost, of water seems to run into the mountain, or into the cliff face. And then when you come down to the end of the path, there are two massive faces, statues kind of set into the stone, that open into one of these tunnelways. There's a broken series of stones and tattered wood that seem to go over this chasm, this water channelway that moves at a pretty decent clip, from left to right when we get onto the map. And it seems to be downwards towards the ocean. Activate. And this is the first time that you'd be seeing the door, like, from not a huge distance. And at this close proximity, you would see that it appears to be open. Slightly left open and ajar.
Leon would take a rope out of his pack and tie kind of like a little bit of a square knot and hand it to Calithian.
Before we
Thank you.
get more into that too, I want to stop and have everybody roll me a perception check. I think everybody's passive was sufficient for there to be a roll.
Well,
DC on
what
this
an
is-
absolutely beautiful place you've brought us to. Hmm.
I can't get over the ocean and it being there. Right there. Just pointing up.
Oh God, I actually had a good perception check.
Shay at this point is just glancing around, not really looking.
Unfortunately, not good enough on any of these.
Even 19? Sorry, I had a raspberry in my mouth.
Totally okay.
Even 19?
So
19 is so
obviously,
good.
the ocean is a sprawling
I'll
thing.
use a feature then. I'll use a feature.
It's
I'll
not
use,
going to help your D12 or your total of 12. I assure you. Like, she wasn't even close with the 19. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
25 was the DC. But the ocean is a sprawling thing. Very just, a bunch of water moving at pace. Very kind of shiny due to the light and the mists. Very hard to see too far out in a field on the water. That said, though, when you come around, you can see the two statuary faces near to where you're at here, on your left and your right, and you can see that the path is broken up. It looks like there was once a great sprawling bridge here that might have actually cascaded out over the ocean, possibly when the water line was higher or something. But yeah, this bridge looks like it's completely defeated, destroyed, and looks like it'll be hard to pass, but it does look like someone has made the effort before you. There are planks of wood that seem to kind of create a method for you to pass with some checks.
Well,
Do you want to tie the square knot around your waist just in case you fall?
Do you have... Is this like a leash?
Amazing.
I mean, a leash
Leon
or
doesn't even ask. He just goes over and ties it on. Like,
Cal, you also have that. Do you still have that climbing gear I gave you last time? Because perhaps you could put it on over the shoulders, round the waist, and we could loop a bit of rope around it. You wouldn't look at all like a child on one of your pulley things. Reins. That's the word I
Your
was
leash
looking
could
for.
have a
Reins.
harness too. That's perfect.
I suppose I could. Hopefully it doesn't hinder me in any way.
Really makes me concerned about how much Shavar remembers about his childhood, though.
What?
Cal will
So sorry.
put it on.
You put reins on your kids.
No.
Even though he's
You know, when you-
older than
When
everyone.
you dangle them off of places, you know, just so that they don't.
Why are you dangling your children?
Perhaps a conversation for another time. Yes.
That's not.
So the leads have been attached to Leon and Calithian. You two are tethered. How much line or slack is between the two of you, Leon?
I think 10 foot would be more ideal.
Yep. The drop from the bridge top to the ground is kind of different in areas. Where the bridge used to be, which would be these kind of flat panels you can see here on the sides, those are a 30-foot distance above the water line. These kind of crushed pillars and broken areas here, they're closer to around 10 feet off the water line. So you can see that these high points, you can see that they've fallen into the water and they're kind of at angle. So you're actually walking along the side of the bridge when you're kind of moving across this portion here as well. And those are about 15, 20 feet above the water. Make sense?
So what I'm thinking is I might loose more rope, get to like a segment, and then brace myself, and as Calithian tries to pass,
Yeah.
I'll tighten that rope.
And for the narrative nuance, I like that, but just for kind of mechanical simplicity, is Vice going first, or the tethered duo going first, or is Shavar, against all what I understand and presume about this character, vigilantly rushing forward into the lead?
No. He's currently surveying.
Vice has a ring of water walking. He could just Naruto run across.
And do you do that? Do you want to
I
take
mean,
scout ahead?
I'll still get moved sideways if I stand still, I assume. But
Yeah, the water's moving at a pretty good clip from effectively left to right on your screens.
So I'm gonna have to like sprint.
I would-
the damn rock.
Run at an angle.
Just run an angle, opposite direction. I assume he could jump down, just Naruto run between these pillars and just kind of sit on them.
Yeah,
like, hey,
totally
hey,
chill.
what's up? All right,
I would think having
Shay-
Shay like behind or able to actually assist Calithian if they should fall.
Assistance,
If I
not
fail?
a problem at all. I've acquired something that may be of use in these situations. And he flicks this black rod in his hand, clicks it. It stays for a moment and moves his hands away before clicking the edge of the button and flipping it in his hand. A rather nifty little magical tool, if I do say so.
Immovable rod.
You're gonna just click it in the air and then clip a fucking C-clamp on it. There you go. Now you can't fall.
Actually perfect.
I tied you to the magic stick.
So, Vice, I want to check in because the other crew's getting ready to move across, and I'm going to have one of the two other parties move. But Vice, I want to know: are you staying kind of close to the water line on your side, or are you scouting ahead?
Just scout ahead.
Okay, go ahead and move up another speed. Keep in mind it's probably difficult terrain, but that's fine. 20 is fine. Make a perception check for me.
Is using sight.
Yes, I.
Okay. Good advantage with the goggles then. Eef. 13.
Okay. So unfortunately, this one did not roll as good in the pre-lance, but you would see that there is a person-like shape kind of hiding in these rocks and kind of looking up like, and you can see that the person shape kind of stops right about here, and then it's just a big-ass shark head. The shark-headed man. And when you look down at him, he looks up at you, and you look up at him, and then you aren't going to be in the surprise round. Or you aren't going to be surprised in the surprise round, is what I meant to say. But if everybody would, let me make sure I've got the right combat selected. There we go. And wait, hold on. Oh, I see. I see. I have to click. I get it. I've almost got the cool mastery of this all. Good deal. Good deal. So then, everybody else roll initiative, please, and thank you. And
If we're surprised, then we roll with disadvantage.
yeah, but that's fine. I typically don't care. It's not a big deal. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Cheers.
Cool. Not gonna fight it too much
Got it.
if I forgot before I told you to roll and you forgot when you rolled. Fine, you still don't get to act during the first turn. So it's whatever's. Okay, here we go. Vice, you would see a shark man, and
Standing on one. I am standing on one.
he's actually going to, in the next beat, I'll go ahead and put him back into hidden mode. Oops, I put them all back into hidden mode. And you.
Where did Vice go?
I'm so mysterious.
He's technically in the water beneath you, so,
Okay.
yeah.
I just don't know he's there. Okay.
Um,
So I'm sticking out like, wait a second.
cool. I don't know why it's not revealing them on the initiative tracker. I see why now. I'm clicking the buttons and I'm putting them into visible mode. I am really great at this. Okay. Vice, you are first on the docket, so you see this one. And you would kind of understand that there are others that are about to kind of launch themselves onto surface or attack from water, specifically you.
An action dash.
Okay.
An action dash, probably. I assume this one is under the water.
Yeah,
right?
also keep in mind, you're moving at a weird angle and the water's pushing, so I'm going to count water as difficult terrain, even though you can walk on it.
Well, I'm curious. Can I use my boots of leaping and jump across this gap like this one?
Do you have a boot of jumping, you mean?
Yeah, boots of striding and jumping. I can
Striding and
use 10 feet of
striding.
movement to go 30 feet.
Yeah. I'd say that's fine.
Okay, that's 10 feet of movement. And then if I can just make sure I remember to hit the fucking button.
Yeah, this again right here is
Dash.
30 feet up, so you have to kind of get to here and up. Yep, you got it.
Yeah. Got company.
She just watches it.
Yeah,
you see him run across, go, oh, stop, and then jump backwards.
Is there a problem?
once you
Look
do
up from
so,
many problems.
together. What?
you hear a loud, like a splashing sound come from the water. If you've ever played Castlevania 2, it's the same, or any Castlevania really, that has the mer people. When they splash up out of the water, that's the sound effect. I couldn't find it though. He lands here, and when he does so, he is going to targeting Vice. Realize he doesn't have range attack specifically, and
No spear on that one.
he's going to go ahead and take the rest of his movement to dive back into the water. And he
No, don't you fucking dare! That's what I thought.
He lands, he doesn't see the Dragonborn, and then dives into the water. you son of a bitch!
He's like, he was just here! What?
This one will jump out and stay. It seems to be kind of moving across the bridge here. Its maneuvering does appear tactically like it's trying to bar you from crossing. This one will pop out, land here. When it lands there, it will kind of like hold, and it appears to be wielding a trident. And the more observant of you will see that there's a trident on the cap. There's a chain attached to it, which is attached to his belt. Then this one will jump out and land up here, also wielding a trident. And then it'll be Calithian, who is surprised. And then it'll be this guy here, who is going to move up. No trident in hand. Shavar, who is surprised. Leon, who is surprised. Turn 2. Vice again. And now everybody is on the initiative, no longer surprised, ready to engage.
I'm just gonna hop back up whatever. No.
So that's up 20 feet. So you'd have to climb 40 feet to do that, just as a heads up. Or you can go up the stairs.
I can probably just get up the stairs 30 feet, right?
5, 10, 15,
I
20.
I could use. I'll remember. I could use 10 feet to jump 30 feet every turn.
Yeah, then just do that. You can jump straight up.
Yeah, he's got very,
Welcome back.
he's very acrobatic. Backflips up.
I see you've angered the fish.
I barely know him.
That might be why.
Are we talking? Are we attacking? What are we doing?
Well, they don't look friendly for that matter, so, I dare say,
Very well.
after you.
I don't see any reason to fight them over the water.
Well, we do need to get through.
I think we could dispatch a couple of them.
That hits. What were you targeting?
No, the one on the bridge.
Oh, I see it. Okay, go ahead and give me damage. And it's not caught off guard, so just regular.
Yeah, it's not it's regular. Oof.
Big numbers.
Oof.
9. Connection.
Oh, you got Gellum's bracers of archery.
Hide behind Leon.
Whoop.
Who put up a...
I'm sorry, I was trying to measure. It did not do that. I'm
got it.
sorry.
It's okay.
She's doing shenanigans.
Shh.
Go,
Shenanigans.
mage. Do shenanigans, mage.
This guy is going to
Oh, there's the measure tool.
leap out of the water 50 feet in the air, so he kind of actually gets over your spot and will land there. And he will use multi-attack and make 2 claw attacks against you, Vice.
Leon, save me.
Leon! Leon! Leon!
Oh.
16 will hit.
Yep. And it's a little minor amount of damage, which I have applied to you. And that will be his turn. Going next to this guy who's going to make his way entirely across the bridge and then take the dodge action. This guy here is going to jump. They seem to have very, very capable jumping skills. And you are, I think, just within range. So he is going to throw a trident at you.
I'm really glad you rolled a 23 for your initiative, and that you were not surprised. That would have been rough.
That'll hit. The trident in question will hit you, kind of stick into you, and he'll retract it. It doesn't take you with it. It's not like get over here mode. It's just so that he has the same trident and can keep fighting with it. Damage. Alright. And then the last one here is going to take the dash action and end up on the same rock as this guy. Clithian. Wait, were you measuring for a fireball?
And all get right in front of it.
Oh no,
Doesn't matter.
That would
could,
be a perfect time.
she could hit it. She could hit it.
Loaded like right here.
No, over on the left. She could hit it. No problem. What are you doing, Elizabeth? It's Clithian's turn. Is it a fireball?
It might be.
Is it click it because it does the templating for you. So if you click it, it'll actually it'll let you put it down on the board.
You know, when we're in that closed confines, now might be a very good time considering we're not.
I think the best you're going to be able to do is these 3 on the left.
Yeah.
And then if you click it, it'll drop it, and that'll catch my 3 guys that are now going to go ahead and click the damage, but I'll go ahead and start rolling some dex saves. And yeah, I think I can get them.
I love that. That's fun.
Right.
Why did it roll it twice?
I don't know, but I'm going to use the first one since I've got them selected for it.
No,
I think I passed just the one. And
See, I only see two.
I only see that
I
you
only
rolled
see.
for 2.
that's weird. I clicked it 3 times.
You clicked damage.
Where's-
Oh,
Where's
I
your
did
hide
it.
the other two?
Oh!
We're taking
name's
John's
there.
role.
Nope.
Your name's there.
I made it
Call
disappear
out.
because I saw the D. I wanted the D. Okay. Normal. Totally normal. So one succeeds. So
Those two critically fail.
whatever the middle one is, that one's the guy who doesn't get hit by the full brunt of it. So this one is absolutely just explodinated. You see it fly back and like into the rocks. You can see this just bloody, fiery mess of charcoal and death kind of just goes down the waterway. And then this one, like, it jumped up, shoots off, dead. And this guy is just barely hanging on.
Kel's gonna heroically hide behind.
Speaking of
That's fine.
speaking of heroism, this guy here, who's all the way at the back line, kind of like, nope, and we'll just dive into the water and start swimming for the ocean, which I think he's going to make it about here. He's obviously doing the shark thing because he's a shark man, so you can see his fin out of the back, so it's like you know where he's at, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
It is Shavar.
Okay.
Oh,
Shay,
no, wild magic.
just quickly, is the rope between Leon and Cal, what's the length of that again at the moment?
10 feet.
10 foot currently.
10 feet. Shay just turn around. Leon, fuck. Right. And as he starts to sprint down the stairwell, draws the longsword, he'll just bark to Vice. Do something about the fucker over yonder, would you? Arrow between the eyes would be beautiful. And I'm going to use my Master of Tactics to give advantage to Vice. Which Vice. So Vice, you get advantage on your next action as bark towards us. But yeah, we're going to just go straight in with the Dragon Slayer longsword, since that's all he's really brought with him, and a mace.
Amazing.
Amazing.
That will hit. And
God, can't get used to the balance of this thing, and
like you full on like baseball bat swing it at him.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
You catch him
Bonk.
just enough in like the kind of gut and chest area to cause him to like spit blood. He's already been hit before, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's definitely like looking at you with a lot of fear in his face. Which again, I think fear on a shark's face would be very hard to gauge. But like you were gonna say.
That's also going to sap, so he gets disadvantage on the next roll, and Shade's like, go on, you bastard, back to your fucking water. Go on, be gone with you.
Go on, get.
Go to the chum. Go ahead then, Leon.
I'll just move. What is this block?
Right, Cal with it.
Here and here, 10 feet from Calithian. I'm going to radiant action with my Warhammer. If a fish man or shark man comes near me, I'm going to attack him twice, trying to punt him back in the water. And I'm holding my shield up.
You would have forgotten. Like, honestly, I was hoping anybody didn't mention something. Solution called it out. And then, oh man, this
I was already aware of it.
No,
the first thing I thought of is like, how the hell am I going to move when I'm attached to this elf?
Because it's comical as hell, and it would have been hilarious. But it's fine. It's fine. No, this is more realistic. You guys are right. It's fine.
Yes, mastermind for a reason.
I take my turn.
Vice, shoot the guy on the left.
Shoot the guy on the left. Advantage.
It'll hit him, and don't worry about damage. I don't think you can't kill him.
2d6 in there.
Yeah. It's basically whatever he said to you, the thing that he asked for.
Shoot him between the eyes.
You put it right between them in the.
Vice turns, sees he's the one holding the trident, goes, "It was you."
Anything else for Vice?
No, that's it. Actually, yeah, he'll move right here.
This last one here, this last one here is going to provoke an opportunity attack, but is going to try and run as fast as it can.
Okay.
Go ahead and throw it.
We're not great with it, but we will. He's got the sword in hand, so we'll go for it.
Yeah. So don't worry about
Yes.
damage, because again,
Okay.
even your minimum's going to do it 2 points. And well done, well done. So it's just this kind of like wide swing to start, and it just hits him, but it's like somebody like swinging like a lead bar, right? Like oh, I'm putting all my weight into it, and then as it's trying to run away, you're like not today. Barely just get it off of your shoulder to hit him in the back, and it's just this lazy kind of clip to his spine, causing him to just roll off the edge here and kind of get stuck on the pier. No, wait, I need to make him disappear. That's it for the fight, because I don't think anybody's going to be trying to chase this last guy, right?
No.
No.
Cliffy, you technically have a shot on him, but
Pretty sure he'd get off.
Yeah,
He'd get off screen.
Fireball!
So I
it
can pull
would
up.
be the last shot. I could guarantee that Fireball would kill him, but it would not be worth it. Okay, cool. If that's the case,
We're
he's
good.
going to fly off the screen there, whoosh, and the combat will conclude. And
I could have got him.
it appears
Well
that
done.
the bridge is set before you. What now, then? We don't have to work through the entire process of you moving across. Honestly, it's just an ambush feature. I assume that you guys would, based on what you've discussed, you would do it cleverly, smart. It probably would take
Yeah.
a little bit of time, but ultimately you'd make it to the thing. Not
Iron
terrible.
rod as a handrail.
Yeah. Click. Step. Click. Yeah, love it. For the door, when you enter in through it, you'll see features, Calithian, that are very similar to the reliquary under Catacomb. You'd also see that when you first pass through the doors, on your right side, there is a similar kind of mantle or like display for relics, similar to the ones that were in the reliquary. I'm going to move us to the map, and again, the map is very similar. I want to make sure that is very clear. It's not identical, but it is very similar.
And the door was already open.
Yes.
Okay.
So you would see this kind of wavy light coming from them, just as it did in the space before. And you would also see that, again, almost nearly, the rocks are different. The structure is slightly different. But there is right to your side there a reliquary that you can see.
Looking in.
Yeah, Leon's got the right idea. I was like, isn't this when we fought the race? So
You would see that the marking indicates it with a note, but it says it says there's a relic in this, but looking inside the glass and the glowing kind of light of it, it's empty. It looks like it has been, whatever was in it has been procured. Strangely, without
Anything
causing
of interest?
the magic to dissipate. The name of the relic in question here was... Oh gosh. Gotta go to my notes, bear with me here.
Shay's gonna look over Cal's shoulder. Is that empty? Because I'm pretty sure our lady said it's full of relics that you can take away,
Right.
and that's
It may be full of relics. This one seems to have been procured.
It says the Hierophant's Ring is the name of the item that was in here.
Did you say you fought Wraith here before, Vice?
No, so I'm just saying this area reminds him where he fought damn ghosts and shit before.
It does
So no
look
one has entered this,
oddly
and previously
familiar.
the door was closed.
It looks like all the other ruins we
Door was
walked into
open.
and got ambushed like ghosts.
But
But when we
go ahead.
had scouted this before, the door was closed.
When we saw it before, the door was closed, correct?
Right.
Somebody's beat us here.
Can
I
you check
suppose
for
we
maybe
could-
tracks, perhaps, or see if there's any debris that hasn't settled or has been
Cliffside.
disturbed, or
With the familiarity of the place, it looks like you're kind of moving ahead.
Yeah.
Shavar, it looks like you're kind of keeping close to Calithian.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that the rope has been removed from you two. Otherwise, we're gonna have to backtrack and I have to do something
Yeah.
comical. Okay.
yeah, no.
Cool.
Starts walking off, yank.
Yank.
The leash, remember?
When I
No
go
more.
see the relics. Vice, you are also kind of staying close to Leon. Leon's being very cautious and asking you to search for tracks. Do you heed him on that and try and look around the floor and check the space that way?
Yeah, he's gonna look
Survival roll from me. And then Calithian, if you move into the main room, you would see that there are two more spaces here. It looks as though this one here has a relic in it, and it has not been tampered with. The relic inside looks familiar to you. You've heard people talk about these. There's so far been two that have entered into the Manor Fort. One was brought in by Saywin, and the other was brought in by Glide much later. But you'd see that inside it says there's an Eversoul relic. And the Eversoul icon is what you would see inside, which is basically a small fetish or charm that you can break, and it'll summon a giant eagle, which will do things for you for a duration.
Love that eagle.
Shay's going to look around whilst Cal's trifling through the various reliquaries, just keeping an eye out in case anything either moves or poses a potential threat or problem.
Give me a perception check.
I see how it's going to be, Foundry. I see.
You see something laying on the ground up ahead, near this very massive door with a bunch of strange wording markings on it, glyphs, like very powerful looking arcane shit, along the outside of what appears to be like a round kind of wheel structure for opening the door. On that wheel piece as well, there are these markings kind of carved into it as well. Whatever it is, it looks super magical and probably really bad. But laying on the floor near it, it looks like there's something right about it.
Could I just check to see the vision of my token? Because I can only see the lantern light at the minute.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't know. That will be why.
Dark vision? I was giving out goggles earlier.
Vision enabled, vision range 0 feet, vision angle.
Shay wasn't part of that conversation.
Did Shay get goggles? Do you want to give him goggles now?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
It is rather dark in here.
I was trying to give it to Leon. He didn't want it. I was like, well, there's another
Okay.
human here.
I've updated your thing. The presumption is that he's handing over the goggles.
You, my friend, are an absolute legend. Slips them on.
does the survival
Whoa.
yield any signs of tracks that
Yeah.
Vice rolled?
I was getting to that. So it appears that there are tracks on the ground. It looks like there were a company of 3 booted individuals, so probably not shark folk. And it appears that 3 entered and only 2 left.
Three in, 2 out. And a suspiciously human-shaped pile of
Hey, we're
ash
not there yet.
over
Nobody's gone up there. Stop using what you see it's on the floor. You can't see the floor.
Are they like military boots or are they like workman's boots?
Yeah, can I tell what kind of boots they are?
Adventurous
Can I tell the
boots.
size? Is it a woman? Is it a halfling?
He didn't roll that. He didn't roll that high. He didn't roll that high. He knows that they are boots, so probably adventurers, possibly like military individuals who care about their feet.
Okay.
Leon's just kind of
So not
scanning the area with
military.
his lantern
Yeah.
of revealing.
Could be.
They've already left.
Okay. Shavar, do you want to go up the steps and see what the item is that's up on the dais?
No. He's going to turn around, look at Leon and Vice. Gentlemen, there seems to be something that's caught my eye just upon yonder stairwell. Oh, bloody hell, Cal. I'll stick with Cal. Just do me the honours and just have a quick Pootler, would you?
This is why he needs the leash.
Leon would toss him the rope.
Gotta put Grandpa on a rope.
You know we were babysitters.
The next one here states the relic inside is a libator's cup. The device inside does not appear to be a cup in the kind of traditional sense. It definitely looks like it's a very ornate device of some sort. And the picture of it is kind of thievery. But the main thing I kind of want to elucidate with it is it does look like it could be poured into from the top, but it doesn't look like the purpose of the cup is to maintain the liquid. It looks like it's to administer the liquid down the stem of the cup.
As we get to the top of the stairs, Vice is gonna grab Leon. He's not gonna approach these glowing runes on this door.
Calithian grabs the relic. There is a door.
Cal, I mean this.
But
Sorry. I was like, Cal, I mean this in the nicest way, but do you remember last time when we were wandering around, and then there was the pits, and the swords, and the spikes, and the pain? Just rein it in. Rein it in just a touch.
And then the other pit and the spikes and the pain.
Well, we're told to find these relics, and I found 2 so far, so... so far, so good.
Vice, before you walk up the steps, you're not tall enough to see, but Leon, certainly you are. You kind of see that there is what appears to be some sort of like long polearm weapon laying on the ground, and near it there is effectively just a splatter of blood that is person-shaped.
Seems he found a armament of the keep.
Calithian, and Leon, the two of you can go ahead and make a history check. Leon, you would know that that's not an implement of the keep. That is a Denisotvan war scythe.
Mm-mm.
Denisotvans are humans, so to speak, but they have longer arms than a human, similar in length to perhaps a bugbear or perhaps even longer. They are said to ride on massive fleas and wield war scythes, which they use to cleave into their prey as they descend down on them from their fleas, or to hook them and drag them along with them. They typically wear red armor that has a almost like bug-like carapace look to it.
So Denisotvans were here.
This appears to be a Denisotvan war scythe.
It fell just in the same
It looks
position.
as though whoever was holding it is also still here in the form of a blood splatter shadow.
Are the arms particularly long in the shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Calithian, you recognize the markings on the door.
Oh.
They're the same kind of markings that you know how to turn off or turn on at your pleasure.
Are they currently on or off?
They're currently on as fuck. And you would also recognize...
Oh, I don't know. Look at the ground.
The spell Disintegrate is cast upon anybody who touches the door in its handle area.
Turn them off.
Okay. She kind of tells you to all back away. Or sorry, he, sorry. And very kind of like curiously like inspects everything, takes some notes, and then kind of moves around, finds very specific points and carves into the wall with with his dagger. And then once he's done, you would see that the kind of runes kind of fade into just ash and kind of slip off of the surface of the door. The door is now unlocked, but it still requires a strength athletics check to force the door.
Let them go and pick up the scythe.
Yeah, if anybody wants to, you should be able. It is an item that can be picked up. A war scythe is a made-up weapon category for campaign. It functions like a halberd, except that it does 3d4 instead of 1d10.
It's too heavy.
I'd pick it up.
Go for it. Should be able to.
So this is not going to blow up or shoot spikes or eviscerate us if we, give it a bit of an umph. Right, Cal?
It shouldn't now.
It shouldn't. Shouldn't.
No.
Quick note before we pass too far into this next beat. There was a broken door on the left side, and it did look like there was a kind of passageway back behind that way, kind of over that way. But if you do not want to inspect that first, you want to deal with the big super cool door, we can do that, of course.
Let's take a look at the.
Well, I just need a strength athletics check to see if the door can be opened. So I will say it's not a boss door, so no fear there. But yeah, strength athletics check. Whoever wants to try it.
Leon, shall we give it a good 1-2, both of us?
So you'd have aid, is what I think is being put on the table.
Yeah, I'm helping him.
Yeah. So Leon, you can roll again if you want to. I will say you don't need to because you've already succeeded, but I was wondering if you could do it even cooler. So there's definitely some teamwork there. Shavar and Leon kind of working together. And Shavar is kind of instructing very managerially, like, push it down like this. Use a bit more of the weight here. And Leon kind of catches on, but realizes,
your foot's in the wrong place.
The advice is not, like, terrible. It's actually sound.
It's push, not pull.
Yeah.
Norman door.
Calliphian wanders off again. Vice is trailing.
When the door opens, inside of this space, it feels very much larger than the room you are coming out of. It seems that the ceiling very quickly and sharply goes up and ascends out of sight, even for those of you with massive dark vision. And it looks as though before you, it continues on a great distance. There's a set of stairs that lead up to a massive body of water, which for your opinion, sight line-wise, appears to stretch out in front of you forever, and to the west and to the east in the same kind of large patterning. There are two boats settled on the water. Both have these very strange glowing, although not currently glowing, because the light... Hold on. The light didn't get turned on. I'm going to click the button and do the light.
Oh, you did pay the power bill again?
I didn't pay the power bill again. I
Call an
clicked
IPL right now.
But yeah, you see these two boats set in the water with these lights kind of at their head, and very strange looking kind of artifice around the bases of the boats, kind of saddled inside but not entirely under the waterline. But yeah, other than that, it just looks as though this is an empty space filled with water.
Leon, shall we leave the obviously ominous and potentially unwelcoming something that's going to, crawl out of the water and Shay's already in the process of just...
Let's go retrieve our wizard.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'd say, Calithian, you'd probably be too distracted with other research to kind of catch on to this, but you did study the correct thing, and then I would say Vice... No, it'd probably just be Calithian. Go ahead and give me a history check real quick. Yeah,
10?
this is a very strange kind of body of water presently, and you don't understand why it would be here or what it could mean. Okay.
Oh, the one in the room?
Yeah, the one that we just passed through. But, okay, moving through.
Oh, the one that I'm not looking at?
Right, the one that you were looking at. I was mainly...
While we were pushing open the doors, Calithian wandered off on their own.
In this junky space, it's actually easy enough for anybody here to move through. There's enough breakage that you can kind of pass through. And you'd see that behind these kind of rocks and cobwebs to the side, there does appear to be a staircase that descends down.
Cal, remember the pits?
I think here we're probably more apt to see spiders than pits. Motions
I'm gonna put
to
a
the
bell on the wizard.
Now, as a reminder, spiders do have pits, leg pits, arm pits, whatever you want to call them, and they have 8 of them. So,
disgusting. Even worse.
totally fair. I moved you to a different map. It should put you right where you need to be. And when you descend down the stairs, again, whatever order you move into, it comes to a very narrowing and more worked kind of ceiling overhead, and the stone that you're walking on is less kind of rough and more actually formulated. You enter into a small little room. There's a small bit of light in this room that seems to be coming from a brazier not too far from you. It's squatted in the corner there of the room. Its embers are still glowing rhythmically, almost as if like something is magically causing the material to continue to be alit. You would see that in this room, along the walls, there are niches that are about eye level for a man, that are very dark, kind of like set holes. And when you look into them with light or dark vision, at the back of each of these are skulls staring back at you, each one embedded into the wall about 3 feet.
Ominous.
Does it look like they may be traps of some sort?
No, it almost looks as though this is some sort of like depository, like the skulls were meant to be placed here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catacombs.
If you kind of search about the room, kind of maneuvering, I'm going to have the 2 rogues and the elf go ahead and make me a free perception check here.
Okay.
Perception for free.
In this economy?
I know, right?
Nobody gets a free perception roll. There's no such thing as a free perception roll. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Shavar, you're kind of like very intently watching the area, and everybody, including Leon, hears this very loud kind of pass by the southern wall after about a minute in here, or maybe a little less than a minute.
You wouldn't. Are you serious?
After that sound passes by and everybody's kind of like...
That doesn't sound good.
Kind of move around the room checking.
We're going upstairs.
You feel
We're
like
going upstairs.
This here, like this area over here, this wall is false. And you'd also see that the only niche that's kind of set in this little like 4-foot panel of stone that you think is fake, inside of that niche there is no skull. Instead, there is only handle.
Want to tie the rope around Calithian. We're not.
What?
Look.
Are we not going to explore and trying to find
We
more
are.
relics?
We are. Pinfoot.
Okay, so you'd say it'd take about a minute for you to do that? Is that about fair?
Sounds good.
Yeah, you hear...
Yeah.
And it just passes
So,
by. And it seems
every
to be,
10 rounds.
it seems to be going. It seems to be going from about east to west.
Hey, I want to look at the skulls in the recesses. Do they kind of like Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
I can tell when it's getting closer based on that, right?
Oh yeah, they shake. The skulls inside shake. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool. Cheers.
Chattering of teeth.
That's what we're hearing. Bones rattling.
If
Laughter of the
Dargo were
dead.
here, he would know what to do. Grab those teeth and give them to Void. But
Go on, Cal. I'll follow up the rear just so that nothing pops out of the walls and fucking eats our brains.
is somebody reaching in to grab the lever and pull it?
That'd be the
Suppose I
immovable
could.
rod. I'll just knock it down
You
with
want-
the rod.
Oh, you want? Hold on. Pass this down the chain. Takes the rod out, passes it down to.
The rod is like, yeah, it's basically not like super long or anything. So you're gonna have to reach.
It's an extra.
Can I hook it with the war scythe?
No, the war scythe. The war
It's
scythe's
way too big.
blade is too curved, and also the handle is too curved. So yeah, there's no way it's going in there all the way.
All right, fine. I've got an idea. Excuse me. Yeah. Step back. He's going to tie a knot using the piece of rope. In fact, he's going to use string from his pack. Tie string around it, and I've not got it. It may have to be rope.
I get
Yeah, so
door.
like as you're kind of like getting the rope ready, like that's fine, and you're kind of like getting it ready, and you're kind of placing it on something long to kind of like push it in and kind of set it over top. You hear, and it makes you drop whatever you're holding, like on the, like the rope at the tip of the blade. You have to kind of like drag it out like very safely, and then kind of reapple and like go for quickness. Fortunately for you, there is no trap, and you're able to open the secret door with no issue. It seems to be a perfect pathway through the whole of the wall, and
I
you
was
can
going to do a joke of him going through all this and Vice just reaches in.
you can see before you a very worn, smooth stone floor that appears to be like reinforced structures of stone in kind of a paneling, like almost like a brick wall, but laid flat. And then there are painting marks on the ground that you can see that appear to be some sort of curved thing winding around a circle, kind of drawn out on the floor. As you're standing there waiting, Vice, you can see up ahead of you there's a door. You can see that there are also braziers in this room that are lit, but very, very just not very brightly. And you can hear the sound in this space. It doesn't sound like the clunk, 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 clunking ends. It just sounds like it's far away from you and getting closer by the minute, by the
We'll wait a
exact
minute.
1 minute.
We'll wait a minute.
Do you wait a minute?
We wait a minute.
You see a very massive stone juggernaut pass right in front of you, slamming through the space, and just kind of bulldozing past at about 50 feet per 6 seconds.
Not the chariot.
And it just keeps going through.
Where's my bow? They're pots hanging from the ceiling.
Picture
So are we
wise.
going upstairs?
Hold on. Can we just go now?
Kidding.
The art for it is.
Did the music give it away?
Crossbow.
This is what it looks like.
Oh no.
That's what it would look like if Saywin and Dargor. That's what it would look like if Saywin and Dargor were in front of it.
That tracks.
And hell, they are running away.
Dargor, what happened?
They are running away. Dargor is not afraid to run away from things. That's not a part of his oath of glory. Is it? I hope it's not.
There is glory in surviving, so.
So, hang on.
I see the door across the way.
Paused.
And Shay just limp-wristedly points towards the immovable rod
Yeah.
and then shrugs.
Oh, you're brilliant.
Juggernaut beats a movable rod. Oh, no.
Do you want to put an immovable rod out in the middle of it? I'll have fun with this.
I suppose.
Let's set it like right here somewhere, over this way. Not directly in front of us.
This is gonna be hilarious for me. Do you do it? Do you put an immovable rod? Is that what we're doing? I need you to say yes before I continue, please. I need words. Who's got it? Who's doing it?
Master Shavar, it's your
Fuck
idea.
it.
Go for it.
Okay.
He rolls his eyes.
So you place it,
steps forward,
and you understand that this thing is not going to be easily pressed. You click it into place, you move back into the hole, you hear clunk, 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 clunk. You watch as the thing comes barreling down the track towards your immovable rod, slams into it, and I'm kind of moving from a different angle, so you'll kind of see him slip there, but as it hits the bar in front of you, you see it stop for just a second. You then watch the magic of the immovable rod fail, because this thing weighs way more than 8,000 pounds, and is pushing way more than 8,000 pounds of square inch force on the goddamn thing. It causes the immovable rod to fling off, hit against a wall, slam against the thing again, and bounce like ad nauseum as this thing is passing by. And you can see that it eventually ends up landing on the ground near you, and it looks like it's worse for wear. It doesn't look like it's broken. No. It just looks like it has a shit ton of character.
So it's either got some sort of anti-magic field, or that thing is very fucking heavy.
It looks and
feels movable rods.
It feels heavy.
What happens when you take an unstoppable stone juggernaut and a movable rod? We answered the question with science, folks.
Cal writes that one down.
breaks
What does
physics.
this have
pacing.
to do with the Calithia?
How
Or
much?
the
How
Gristle?
fast does it appear to be?
Gristle.
Huh?
Leon wants to be watching to see how fast it tends to move in 6 seconds.
So it seems to be taking the dash action every turn, and it's moving 100 feet every 6 seconds. But there seems to be like a delay at certain points in its movement, which you assume means it's like moving through an area that it's not terribly good at doing. Because if you come out and look to the side, you'll see that there's a very narrow space. But what you'll see is that it looks like there are side kind of cavities in the wall that allow it to kind of trench through. It just seems like it has to kind of align and then kind of slow move through these spaces. So here,
Leon's running to this door.
okay, you're running towards the
attempting
door.
to open it.
And the door opens. I'm going to go ahead and say, is everybody doing likewise, or are you waiting? I'm going to need you to answer quickly if you want to not die.
Shay's gonna wait
Shay waits.
to wait for it to
I'm
pass.
going to
Vice
wait
runs,
for it to pass.
and
Vice
Leon
runs.
runs. Okay, when you open the door, inside you see what appears to be... the doors themselves are iron shod. They open easily enough, but they release a scent of earth, forest, kind of fungus. Just a very weird scent to kind of rush into after, there are creaking and slithering sounds that are issuing from the roots on the ground that you see before you. And it seems like they're kind of like slowly sliding lightly and such about the floor. There's a central stone burial vault directly in front of you. It looks like it has a ton of vines on its base. It looks like there are scratch marks on the surface and sides of the sarcophagus as well.
So these vines, do they have like thorns in them, or?
Not really. More leaves and the like. I don't think these have... Yeah, they don't have thorns.
Something towards us.
No, they're just kind of
Moving around.
moving. They're kind of just gyrating on the ground. Is I think a good visual.
The tremors from the chariot.
Could be.
I'll step on one of them just to try and hold it still.
All right. At about that moment, you would hear the, and you would see them moving a lot more, kind of like brazenly as this is happening. And Shavar, you would see that the stone juggernaut will once again pass in front of you. And if you're
Just
paying,
shout down the.
if you're paying attention,
Yep.
sorry, I want to make sure. It does sound like it takes
No,
a
it's all good.
good 24 seconds for it to pass through the northern kind of block. So, like, if you kind of move from where you're at, you have about 24 seconds when you hear it hit that block to kind of get past it.
Move, dash. Time to go. Time to fuck.
Calithia bolts.
Yep.
Okay. Vice and Leon, as you're kind of in this room looking at the sarcophagus, you'd also notice that the roots kind of are on the ceiling. In fact, the entire ceiling appears to be just this, like, pulsing, weird kind of like drop or cast, like kind of like bevel of vines and roots. And just as they get into the room, Vice and Leon, I need to know exactly what you're doing just as they're running in.
I was going to start looking at the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Kind of trying to see if it
No
has
markings.
Advisor just got to take and watch.
Looks like it could easily be slid open, though, if that's what you want to do.
That's where I'm reaching now
Vice,
to
you
put
said
my
you're
shoulder
going on
against
a kind of a watch. You're kind of staying
Yeah,
aware.
on guard.
Okay, you have alert, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't be surprised anyways, right?
I don't think that's part of it anymore. I think it just lets me trade my initiative.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead and make
No,
a
you
perception.
can't be surprised.
Doesn't
No,
mean I
thank-
still can't be surprised.
Let me take a
Well,
look.
then you can't be surprised, and then this is just happening. We don't have to deal with the perception check. The ceiling is actually a shambling mount, and it is going to begin the engagement we're about to start by probably going for the Dragonborn.
Why me? Why always me?
Why is it reaching towards me though?
Oh,
Dodge
you-
action.
No.
Switch those two. All right, and all right.
You're fast, but you're not faster than me, boy.
So everybody else, Leon, you're kind of like getting ready to push
Oh,
open.
Lord, you can't be surprised. You can't be surprised. You just get a bonus to your initiative.
Oh, okay. So then, what'd you get on the perception check that I didn't make you roll? Can you roll it?
Wait. I would have advantage if it's sight-based. Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
Won't do. Why did it turn out orange that time? Oh, Leon did it. 14.
Okay, so then you will be surprised. Everybody's surprised. So it is going to basically just down and just vine attack the shit out of Vise. Target. It will attack 3 times. No, yes, 3 times. So 2 tendrils come lashing down at you with advantage.
It's... Hands off it.
Damage. Applied. Basically, when it pops these down at you, there's kind of like this lightning kind of static shock that pops and kind of catches everybody's attention. And then for its last bit, it's going to basically just push its form down onto you and try and engulf you. So I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, lordy.
I believe in you.
I have -1 to strength.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm -1.
Zero.
And I'm 0. Straight
That's a 0.
I'm dead. Goodbye, cruel world.
So it doesn't do any damage to you in the onset. It doesn't look like it'll be at the start of your turns. You'll take 3d6 damage, but for the time being, you are grappled, blinded, and restrained.
Oh.
So you kind of rush in. You're like breathing hard. You're like, oh, and then just like the entire ceiling just falls onto the Vice and just clumps onto him. That'll be the Shambling Mound's turn. Clithian, you're up.
I need help. I have 3 HP.
Oh, yeah. So we are. Where'd my spells go? There.
I can't believe I rolled a 1 with a -1.
Man, that's rough.
I am
No chance.
right to it.
Straight up just glommed.
I am going to go ahead and do a.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Surprise. I forgot. This thing is an ambush predator. Right. It gets 1 turn of good action, and this is it. So it is actually grappling you during your surprise round, Vice. So I'll just go ahead and.
Don't even gotta do that damage. 3d6. I got 3 HP. I'm down regardless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh no.
So you can definitely hear like the screams like shut off from inside. Like there's a screaming dragonborn, and then there is no sound. Leon, you have nothing that stops you from being surprised, right? Okay. Is he frozen?
Me?
Yeah. Do you have anything? You have nothing.
I said no.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
You're okay.
Then it is going to use 2 of its attacks on. Wait, hold on. I'm checking my wording here.
I'm worried.
Yes. Yes.
That's fair.
Oh, hold on. I rolled initiative. I can swap initiative with anybody.
Swap it with me!
Swap it with Leon. I can take it before I die.
Okay.
I'm gonna come pull you out.
So no, it won't be able to do the 2 attacks on the interior guy. I can only do 1. I can only switch out 1 for engulf. So I'm gonna just do damage to you automatically, which will not kill you, but will force you to suffer a death saving throw automatically. Then for its 2 attacks, the closest meat that I have available to me is Clithian. So I'm gonna hit Clithian with charged tendrils.
Yippee!
And I'm gonna click Calithian to target.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, as it wants me to do so. You are no longer surprised with just regular attack. Probably not.
No. Yes.
This hits your AC. Oh, you didn't mage armor. Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
I was surprised.
Damage.
But you already had your surprise round, so you're not anymore.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
haven't
no
my
mage
turn
armor.
yet.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're not one of those people that says, I cast mage armor at the beginning of every day.
No.
Calithian, you're up.
Now I'm going to shocking grasp him.
It just hit you with lightning.
Oh, the initiative order is kind of messy because of the weird cycle, so I apologize if. Yeah.
Wait.
I
don't think it matters that we swapped initiative because you're still faster than it.
Yeah. So Calithian, you're gonna shocking grasp it. Okay.
16. Does
Yeah,
that hit?
it does, but what will happen here is it'll do lightning absorption, and it'll regain a number of hit points equal to the damage you deal. Since it's not damaged at all, it's just going to go ahead and not do that.
Lightning hurts Vice. The lightning hits Vice inside and adds another fucking death save to that.
I'm not that cruel.
It's super effective.
At healing him.
Don't hit it with lightning.
Like, ah! Oh!
In their research.
It grows, it gets bigger. Like, oh!
Shamar, you're up.
Yeah.
And the guy inside is definitely dying. For sure. I don't know if that matters to you.
So, it does, absolutely. Shay's going to leap into action and... fucking plants, it's always the plan. Leon! Start carving, I don't care what the fuck you do, just go! So, straight off the bat, we're going to give Master of Tactics to
you have advantage
Leon.
on your next attack roll.
Nice.
No, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Me this time.
Oh no! Don't you wait. No, don't you worry. As my action,
but
I'm going to
wait.
Yeah, do wait. I'm going to. I'm just gonna have to go in with the longsword. I don't really want to.
It's not the best, but if it
in fact, will you allow me to pull my scimitar at this moment?
So with the way we do weapon interaction is the same as Baldur's Gate. You can basically just free swap.
In that case, then we're going to go scimitar, short sword.
Cool.
This is his repertoire. So scimitar. Come on, baby, big hits.
That'll be it.
Absolutely. 23 damage.
Okay. Quick note. So the only way to mechanically, the only way to get Vice out would be to force the grapple, which would be an athletics check. I'm not asking that of you.
No,
what I am going to say is
that's what I'm doing in mine.
Fair go. But what you're going in is you're going with cleaving attacks, like cutting attacks. So I'm okay with you kind of freeing him up a bit with that. So absolutely. Second attack with the short sword.
Well, I'm going to use, since Cal's in range, I'm going to use sneak attack.
Yes.
The damage. So we'll go throw that in. And then due to that, short sword next. Sorry, folks. I'm going to quick speed through this.
You're good. You're doing great.
Oh, big money. Here we go.
Hell
24. Yeah. And that gives me advantage on my next attack. And then last but not least, I'm then going to pop Action Surge.
And I believe the wording of Nick means that you get to attack twice again, right?
Not on this turn, no.
Oh, okay.
It still counts. So basically, Nick gives me my short sword. Short sword gives me advantage for next turn.
Got it.
So that's how it. Yeah. I'm going to Action Surge, and then I'm going to give the same sort of route. Cal, help! Did he get crushed? He's dying. So Master of Tactics to Cal, so both of you get advantage next turn. And then I am going to attempt to, having cut through, try and pull Vice out with my last action. What would you like?
Athletics.
Athletics. Not my strong suit. Definitely not my strong suit.
Yeah. You kind of cleave the roots and kind of pull open a bit and kind of get a visual of like the shoulder and like head of Vice, and are able to kind of like reach in and grab a hold of him, but just, you know, you don't have the lock. You're not able to kind of get the pressure. Your arms slip off of him as you're trying to pull away. Okay. That's it for Shavar. Should be Leon on docket. Rushes
I'm gonna
around.
hop over here. I'm gonna grab, so putting my sword away, I'm gonna grab onto Vice and pull him out.
You have advantage.
20 fine.
Roll again.
Just roll it again.
You have to use the advantage, yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, 26 sufficient. You can pull Vice out. How much movement have you consumed already?
10.
So you could use 10 more feet of your movement to move Vice to the other side of you.
I'm turning him behind me, blocking with my shield as I'm turning him. Free hand, I drop him, potion down his throat, staring at the fucking thing.
Okay.
Action surge. Can I pull my sword now? Probably not.
Hold on, let's work through everything together though. So, like, he rushes up and tries to pull the head out. You kind of come over, grab him, and then effectively suplex him over you, landing him behind you, drop a potion in his mouth. Like many man has heard from their spouse or friends, Shavar would probably say something to the effect of, I loosened it up for you. And then...
I just wink at him.
And then the potion. Target, Vice move to the other side of Leon, so down below, and then click your potion. Give me, make sure you target Vice first, and then click your potion, and we'll give him that healing. Cool. Applied. And then your action surge, you're pulling your weapon, and you're attacking. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Yes.
And yeah, you're pulling sword and shield kind of just right into the fray.
Perfect. Pull my sword instead of the warhammer onto this. I have advantage.
Why?
Because he gave it to me.
No, just for the next action.
Just for the next action. Well, that's my second attack.
Okay. So those will both hit. And go ahead and give me damage for both. And he is sapped.
Keep that one. And then I'll fish for the second one.
Yeah, might as well. Didn't get it, but, you know, might as well.
Yep.
You cut into it, you're clefting vines clean off this thing. It definitely seems like it's very agitated by these effects, and it's kind of turning its attention towards you. It doesn't look like it has eyes, so to speak. There's these very strange glowing orbs set inside of the bit of the thing. Okay, go ahead and end your turn. Vice, you're up. Well, technically you're prone, because I think you dropped to 0, right? So, yeah, you'll be prone, but you can move from there. And I think you might be muted if you're talking.
I assume I'm not blinded in grapple, and I removed it.
No, yeah.
I assume I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, you are away from the creature, so you're free.
If you go into your effects tab, you can probably toggle that little thing off.
Yeah. Cure wounds on yourself.
Okay.
Good call.
Do I hit healing?
I hit applied.
Okay. And then I will also use my bonus action to down a potion.
Okay. Yeah.
He's like, oh. He gets up, he's holding his chest like, what the fucking roof fell? What the...
God damn it. The shambling mound will move
Always me with the traps. Always me. I'm the careful one.
You know, you're the one finding them. At this creature's beat here, and I'm making sure this is correct, this is turn 4, and this is when it initiated. So on the same initiative as the creature, you will hear the start up of the Juggernaut outside. So basically, in 4 rounds, it will come sweeping through.
That will take one step back.
Through here?
Through the hallway behind you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can ignore it completely. I'm just letting you know that it's happening,
Yeah.
just in case anybody has any crazy, like, harebrained ideas.
I'm
Squish,
gonna use
squish.
my warhammer to push it into the hallway.
Or
With Calithian?
No. You gotta move.
so it is going to go full bore on Leon. I'm going to charge tendril twice.
Just give me the first attack, please, with disadvantage.
Why am I disadvantaged? Oh, it's that.
Snapped. And I'm gonna riposte.
Yeah, I think 3 is going to be the lowest. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and make your attack. That'll hit.
He's gonna be sapped again.
Mm-hmm. Which means his second tendril will be at disadvantage as well.
He'll take 4 plus 8. I'll actually re-roll that second one.
I don't think you can. Savage attacker.
Savage attacker.
You've already used it this turn.
Oh, is it per turn?
Yeah.
But it's not my turn anymore.
See, I don't know how. Can you click Savage Attacker for
Once
me?
per turn, not once per round.
Yeah,
Oh.
click Savage Attacker for me. I just want to see it.
I got you. Let me find it.
I'll make a call on it based on wording. Yeah, fair enough. You can go ahead and use it. All right, and then
So 8 or 4 plus 14, so 18.
yeah, got it. And then it is going to, after attacking you twice, which it has done, right? No, just the once. Second attack. Wait.
With
No,
disadvantage.
I did. I attacked. I'm good.
Yeah.
It is using its last feature to engulf you. And I think it can also engulf...
Can only engulf one target at a time.
Yeah, so I'm going to eat fucking Leon.
Leon!
Tries to eat Calithian.
Give me a
That feels
strength saving
personal.
throw. Welcome to... Oh, god damn it. I almost had him inside of me.
Yeah.
Alright, he's done.
Cal is taking out his
Dagger.
vicious dagger, and he's going to cut through these vines.
Disadvantage.
Oh, shoot.
You can roll it again if
I'll
you
just
want
roll
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that crit. Come on, Cal. Come on.
No.
No. So it does hit. The
Dummy.
15 will hit, but go ahead and click damage.
15, I think, was the first one.
Yeah, it hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
No. 6.
Vicious
Oh,
dagger.
11. Sorry.
Alright, it's bloodied. You cut into it and like large kind of spouting of kind of yellowish and greenish like liquid floats from it. End your turn. Shavar, you're up.
I need to move.
And
I've got a stupid, cunning plan. Trust me.
give me your
Oh,
dagger.
you
Do I-
big...
Do I need to move for it?
You haven't disengaged,
Um,
so
We
if
can
you move
probably
at
just
all-
kill it. We'll just kill it.
Okay.
So, let's be stupid.
Alright.
Say, no stupid plan, just kill the thing.
There's no stupid plan if we win.
There is no stupid plan if we win. And I'm going to attempt to... shit, I found it. Where was it? No, I can't find it, so I'm going to nod to everyone else. No stupid plan. Fine. I'm going to go in with Scimitar.
Okay.
I couldn't find what.
Miss.
Which I get advantage from my last Vex.
Still misses.
Just probably also a miss. Yeah. So I will then go in with the short sword.
Hit.
And damage. 7. Sneak. And that is...
14 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Reaction, Leon would say, step to the left.
Step to the left.
Step to the right.
Whoop. And... yeah, I believe that is me...
Yep.
done.
Leon, you're up.
I'll shift here, giving -2 to his attacks on Calithian and Shavar.
Yep,
and
defender.
if Vise is next to me, yeah.
Perfection.
I'm just gonna attack him twice.
But I will let you know, you only have to be adjacent to the bad guy.
Oh, I thought I had to be like
You just have to be adjacent to the bad guy.
just adjacent to the bad guy, not the bad guy and
If
the
you're
ally.
if you're adjacent to your friend, nothing happens. If you're adjacent to a bad guy, all bad guys that guy attacks, or all guys that bad guy attacks.
I thought it had to be adjacent to
No.
ally and bad guy.
Yeah, click the wording, you'll see. It's
What is defender?
you just need to be next
Okay,
to the
cool.
bad guy. Okay.
17, does that hit?
Hits damage.
Okay.
And
Tapped.
next one. Hits damage. You know, that fight would have been over like 2 or 3 attacks earlier if you just pulled out the fucking axe you have that kills plants.
I sold it.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'll be honest, I hated that item. I saw that item and I just thought, wasted potential. I was like, this is...
Well,
I'm gonna
you're
go
wrong.
cut down trees?
Yeah, there are a bunch of trees in the cloaked wood that are evil.
I would say we've seen a couple evil trees.
Well, it's
Think
4,000 gold if anybody wants
Kenji,
it.
I want it back. Here's your 300 gold you gave me.
Clunk, 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 clunk. You would hear kind of snap past you as the juggernaut seems to make its way around route. Inside of the sarcophagus, if you open it, you'll find an ever-smoking bottle. The bottle in question looks very ornate, but mostly glasswork. And it does have a very similar vibe in or kind of like structure to the libator bottles, the wine bottles that are carried by the priestesses, of which Maynwin is one of.
Like the one that I found a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is anyone interested in an ever-smoking bottle?
Sure. I can make a smoke cloud.
I'm
whenever I
interested in
want.
never smoking, but
I'll take it.
Yeah.
No one else wants it.
Go for it.
Past this point,
Sounds
it's
good.
just a case of, do you want to move to the left and kind of follow the orbit of the thing, or do you want to go to the right and try and progress in a clockwise fashion, counter to what it is doing?
I say we run behind it.
Okay,
And
so like the
utilize
second it
more
passes,
time.
you just kind of rush past it. If that's the case,
Yep.
I'll go ahead and just move you to the next beat. So just bear with me here while I'm just gonna get out of here, you shambling mound. Copy,
Fix it a couple times.
Sorry. cut, and then paste. Paste. God damn it. Paste. Nailed it. Okay. So you're down here now. You rush past, you can see that it's kind of stuck here for a bit, and then after about 10 seconds, a little less than the 24 above, it starts making its way through the space. You can see that there is a large stone wall that looks like a door almost. However, it doesn't have like a door handle or anything or hinges. Instead, this very large white stone panel appears to have been sealed with wax around its rim and at its base into space, like into this spot, almost as if they were corking off whatever was here with this stone tablet and wax. You don't have a lot of time
Pop it,
to explore it, but there's also a door to the north of you.
attacking that door with bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, so you hit it and you do cleave against it. It's not hard for you to understand that after you hit it, it seems like just a good amount of force pushed against it rather than kind of cleaving through the stone will kind of break the wax seal and push the stone in, if that's the direction you want to go. On the opposite side of which, you would see that you've unleashed a very nasty smell, very vile, fetid, swampy smell. The water at your feet appears to have like a gradation of like transparency to it, but you can also see that the floor is kind of slick with ooze, the walls are slick with ooze. There's just very greenish kind of discoloration to the stone in the water. And there's just kind of like a soupy nature to it despite its transparency, almost if like globules of like transparent ooze were floating around in this space.
Yeah, let's check the northern door.
I agree.
Across the way from you,
Release
you
the
can see
news.
what appears to be a dais, kind of standing out above it, but it too is like covered with slick. If you peep in a little bit, you'd see that there is another coffin atop it, a smaller coffin, but set on top of it, there is a drawn pattern of an Ouroboros. Does everybody understand what that term means?
Yeah.
Okay. And for those watching at home, an Ouroboros is a snake that eats its own tail.
It's so hungry.
Okay, so are we
We'll
going?
we'll save this room.
So
I think.
You're going to the north and opening that door.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's like an ooze or something. I have water walking. Can I walk across it without triggering it?
Yeah, so you absolutely can walk across the water without issue. And if you do, you'd see that your friends are moving over to the other side, other than Shavar.
Shay's gonna hold back as he sees Vice turn.
Like sticking his toe claw in there, like.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Your choice is made for you. By the time we've gotten to this point, Leon and Cal, you're moving into this room to avoid the Juggernaut, and Vice and Shavar, you're moving into this room to avoid the Juggernaut. I would say, Shavar, you're kind of probably, if you don't want to get your toes wet, you're kind of staying in the door frame and holding there, and just like, oh, and you can kind of feel the wind of this force kind of passing by you, and it's like if you've ever been in a subway.
Book clench.
It's just like past you and like vroom vroom and very scary. But Vice, you're able to walk onto it without issue and make your way over to the space across. You would see that this isn't really a coffin. It just looks like it from distance. And you would see that the floor isn't connected to the dais. The dais is kind of set off of the floor a bit, almost like a merry-go-round. You know, like it's kind of like got a pintle in the middle that it's set upon. While that's happening, on the opposite side, you enter into a room that is very well lit but very smoky, like a very kind of dense but clear enough to see through smoke. Maybe like a strange kind of position between steam and smoke, to be completely honest. There are 4 braziers in this room that are well lit, and there is a sarcophagus placed in the center. There's also a subtle smell of brimstone, but not overpowering.
I think we should group back up with the other two.
I would hold on, Leon. He's actually doing a pretty damn fine job of. And Shay'll poke his head into the room and check on Vice, see how far he's got.
Vice, you can pop away from it and kind of stand on the water and try and maneuver the disc, but when you stand on it, it does feel like it is like moving in place, like it's set on almost like a lazy Susan.
Vice, do you want the others to tag along?
Pushing into that room doesn't seem to be beneficial to us, though, is the problem.
Oh, I agree.
That's why I'm asking.
Maybe if we just hold here, if there's some issue with Vice,
if there's any issue, I'll run to you, and I'm sure Vice will be fine.
First of all, Vice is paranoid now. Checking the roof, he's looking.
You would hear clunk, 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 clunk as about a minute has passed as this thing kind of just stops your conversation mid-sentence and comes swaying past just to... Vice, are you moving the disc or the platform or no?
Yes.
Okay. You will note that it does not move anti-clockwise. It only moves clockwise. Do you spin it all the way you can, or do you just kind of like test it? Are you being tested a little bit?
Actually, it has an Ouroboros on it.
Yeah.
So we should just go full send.
Yeah, if you
Spin
spin
that bitch.
if you spin that bad boy, it goes exactly 180 degrees and then clicks into place, drops a little bit below the water line, and you can hear like a very loud throughout the entirety of the compound sound.
The chariot
What did
problem.
you do?
I did something.
You're like the chariot probably. You wait for a few more moments. About a minute or half a minute later, you can hear it clunking at the top, and then you'd see it. It's gonna actually pass through your room because of the way I moved it. Just ignore that.
Oh God, we're dead.
Shavar just watches as it phases through the walls, and then it'll blitz past
I've
you.
unlocked his new powers.
No.
Can you close my door?
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, well, I unlocked something somewhere. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
She thought.
There's nothing else now, right? It locked into place. You said it clicked. And
Yeah, it clicked lock, and there's nothing about the room besides. Yeah. On the opposite side, there's a coffin similar to the one that you found in the Shambling Mound room, and 4 braziers. All are lit, and there's a very dense kind of smoky steam or steamy smoke inside of the space. There's a light smell of brimstone.
The markings on the thing, do they have any?
There are
Leon's
no.
gonna follow Calithian with his shield ready to like buffet an attack or take an attack.
Oh, that's so
Sure.
sweet.
Calithian, you're kind of looking for markings. There are no markings. Are you kind of like trying to like sweep away the mists or dust from it, or like are you touching it at all?
Like the
coffin.
stone itself.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
You would immediately see 3 small humanoid-like shapes with bat wings just float up out of the braziers, except for the brazier closest to you on the south side. And when they kind of pop out, they almost look like little demonic figures, but they kind of just start kind of like laughing. One of them sounds like, the other one's like, and they just start kind of laughing at Calithian. So Leon, the one nearest you looks like it's made of smoke. And it's chortling at your friend.
Methods.
They do appear to be methods. That's the one nearest you. And then finally, once the other 2 are preparing to rush across, the smoke one, or sorry, the steam one, will say in the common tongue to you, "If you wish to have the item here, you must make it so that we know no fear. Give us to us which we can use to traverse the plains and leave this place forevermore. Otherwise, you cannot have the gifts within." And the
bottle, maybe?
The magma one will say, "Gifts within you cannot have."
What kind of gifts are in there?
The bottle in the room north of here. Give it to us! Give it to us! Give it to us!
I don't have it.
They want the smoking bottle.
Vice, they want your little trinket, my friend.
He has it! They all point at him. The bottle! Quickly, give it! You can have whatever's in here, but we want the bottle! Give us the bottle!
Well, you
Why
know
do you
we
want
have the
a bottle?
bottle. What if there's nothing in here?
That would be a raw deal! And the smoking one goes, "It'd be really shitty if someone did that, but they told us there's something in there, and we're supposed to protect it! Because we were brought here, and raised here, and we kind of would like to go back to where we expect it not to be so cold."
You never questioned whether there was anything in here for you to protect?
The magma guy goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Might as well hold up the bottle and tell them to open the.
Yeah, they all flare to the to the bottle and will grab a hold of it, and you see them kind of just like push themselves into it. The last one that goes in is the magma one, and when it does so, you can see the glass cracking, but you can also see the content of it actually fills out, and it's filled with like this rocky structure. And what you understand and realize now is that the magic of the ever-smoking bottle has been broken, and the methods that went into it didn't leave the plane. They just died horribly inside of that smoking bottle. Food for
Good
thought,
that.
ever-smoking bottles can kill mephits in this setting. So you have this bottle of rock.
They wanted to die?
No, they wanted to leave.
They wanted to leave. They were told
But
they left.
to leave.
They left.
They
They
left.
left. I mean, I could have done that for them with a knife, but
Potentially similarly to what they said regarding what's in the sarcophagus and potentially not being anything, they didn't really ask any questions. They were told if they get into the bottle, they would come back to their home plane where they belong. If you open the sarcophagus, you would actually find what appears to be a very powerful-looking wizard's wand.
I think you've been shafted there, Vice. Shay just looks at the bottle of rocks. Sarcophagus, rocks.
Thanks for a great
Unfortunate.
story.
Oh, absolutely.
Calithian, you're probably the only one in this group that can use that right now, so if you want to go ahead and grab that +2 wand of the War Mage, you're welcome to.
Cool. What does it do?
One of the War Mage
I
gets
guess.
+2 to your attack rolls, and I think like makes you better at shooting like range attacks with spellfire.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember the wording precisely.
Better fireball.
Has the
I don't.
Juggernaut passed yet?
It will pass again right now. It doesn't do anything to saving throws. But yeah, and then
What saving throws?
it doesn't do anything for saving throws.
Oh.
My theory was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay. When you pass
Are we
through
chasing after it?
this next beat, if you're chasing after it,
what happened?
you would come to a point where there's a door up ahead and what appears to be another wax door kind of up to the right. So your choices are to go into the door that's easiest or try and mess with the door here.
Let's do the easiest first.
Okay.
And the closest.
Both is good.
You pop open the door, iron shot as it is, and inside you'd see that there are a bunch of jars. The jars in question appear to be of a clay variety, and they look like they are stylistically in the same style as the Libator's vases, or the Libator's jars. They all have wax seals over top of them, which, again, interesting. It does look like most of them are broken, though, and pooling on the ground around them, there are small kind of blood stains. Only one such jar exists that is not broken, and inspecting it and understanding it will let you know that there are a total of 5 doses of postulant blood inside. I believe that some people here have interacted with postulant blood in the past, but postulant blood is a very powerful and potent divine blood that is garnered from willing clerics, postulants of the Church of the Three. And
What is the dais in the room?
The dais looks like it is a or it is a kind of a place of worship for the three. However, the three symbology, the Atma, which is basically just like a 3-pointed shape, has an Ouroboros around it. And the more you see these paintings, these painted Ouroboros and snake patterns like on the ground, the more you can come to realize that it looks like the painting material that was used was most likely postulant blood.
Lick the painting.
Would Maywin be interested in the postulant blood? Would Maywin be interested in the postulant blood?
She said she's only interested in one item in this space, and you have yet to find it. But yeah, if you want to take it, it is a recipe item. It also has its own purpose. It heals 5 hit points. It can be drank like a potion.
Take it. Anybody else interested in some potional blood?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think along with Kel, I'll pass.
And I'll take all of it. Unless anybody wants some.
I'll take one.
Regardless of the source, drinking blood is a little. And Shay just makes a slightly squeamish face.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Vice just kind of clacks his jaws like.
The Juggernaut will pass again. If you're making your way back out and to the right, you'll come to that point where I said there's another wax door. When you get to it, I'm going to need a strength athletics check for this one. It doesn't look like cutting it is going to cut it open quick enough, and you can kind of hear the thing coming, and based on those scratches on the wall, standing where you are, it will kind of cause you issue. So just give me a strength athletics check. If you fail, then we'll get into a situation where we have a hazard.
Oh.
Okay. So
I'll burn heroic inspiration.
I'm gonna pause you right for a second. Shavar, I assume you're there, so you're helping based on your performance thus far. Yeah, he did roll the dice pretty quickly. So Leon, go ahead and roll it again. So you'll have aid. Shavar is helping out. Doesn't help this time. So you're trying to push this. There's definitely a lot more.
Burn.
Go ahead.
The tactical mind.
Can you potentially roll a 9?
Yes.
Then go ahead and roll, but you will need a 9 or better.
Unfortunate.
So you will fail. You're basically pushing and pushing, and you can hear clong, 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 as you can see that it is stopped here.
Leon?
I'm going to have the two of
Leon.
you have, because you were pushing and you were helping, you have exactly one movement. Take it.
Dives forward.
Can I hop up on the brazier here?
You said here is where you're going?
Yeah, I think that's the only spot I could see that I'm close enough to.
Okay. All right.
Here
So
would probably be better, but
if that's the case, last call. Clunk, 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 clunk.
To the other fucking side, you fool!
You jump down it and rush out in front of it. It did give you. That's still technically a move. When it passes by you, what you'll notice is that there are kind of coming out from the sides and kind of shooting out from the tops these very large-looking arm-like appendages that are kind of sweeping around as it's moving, and it's going to make one single attack with those against you as it passes you by. It'll make a slam attack.
Ouch!
It'll miss. So you're able to kind of get your shield and like corner up against the wall. But when it hits that bad boy, I just want to make sure you saw the numbers if you were paying attention. When it hits that bad boy, it's literally pushing you into the corner as it's kind of passing by with this massive battering ram.
Oh, that was one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 10 to hit.
In the moments after the situation, it does look like there's more to the north, Leon, that you did bolt up a little bit, like maybe somewhere you can kind of get around, possibly a door nearby, or you can try for the wax wall again.
I want to try for the wax wall again, and I can't use that weapon at all to bludgeon the door open?
So you're cutting at it, and it's doing damage. The amount of hit points that this door has is in the hundreds.
It's not a cut, it says it's a bludgeon.
No, I understand. I understand. Again, it is a sword. It's doing bludgeoning damage. But what I'm telling you is the damage that you're dealing to it, even though it's automatically a crit, and you can choose bludgeoning or slashing for it, either one of those is not going to break this thing. It has hundreds of hit points. You understand what I'm saying?
If I can go at it again with athletics, then
Yeah.
I would try.
Yeah, it's like
do a running
it's
strike.
like a 3-foot thick stone block.
Okay.
Athletics check, and you have advantage because you're getting assistance from Shavar. Shavar probably kind of and you guys rush over and do the thing.
Vice is counting out loud, by the way.
You slam into it again. With you guys doing it right from the onset, I'm going to give you a second chance at the attempt here. So the second chance will succeed. You'll manage to break the door open. When this pops open, there is kind of this rush of an almost ocean-like smell, like ocean spray. There's blue kind of sparks kind of popping across the top of the water, almost creating this kind of like star-like patterning in the liquid. There's green light dancing inside of this space, and there's definitely a ripple of luminance on the floor. The same thing exists in this room, similar to what you saw before. This is a panel that appears to be movable and turnable.
Oh shit! Whoa! I'm already here. And Shay make the like a little put his hand out, walk.
So Vice, if you're moving in and you're hitting the thing, I do like that you put some numbers down there. What I'm going to have you do is just roll me a D10, and that's going to help me kind of figure out where this situation will kind of click. Okay. So you would hear, as you kind of move into the room, turn the thing and set it, that there's another loud click, and then the rumbling of the juggernaut stops.
45, 46, 47.
You wait for a whole minute, it does not return.
I think we're good.
I think it stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, Vice. Good shit.
Shavar, since you're watching and managing, and Vice, since you're doing, go ahead and the two of you make me a investigation check for free as you're kind of just moving away from the dial. Don't notice.
I do nothing.
Don't notice. Okay, cool. Totally rad.
Why do I train this stuff?
My dice
Tell
rolls
me
are
about it,
bad.
man. Tell me about it.
You should just go off on dice rolls. If you
I'm just saying, everything I've trained in, I rolled terribly at.
if you move northward, you'll see that there's a door on your left side, and it looks like the path continues to the north a bit.
Do you want to know the painful thing? I have everything bar from 3 skills.
This door will open, and inside, immediately upon entering, you'll see that there are multiple candles and candle stands all about the sea green floor. Looks like it's kind of a slightly L-shaped chamber. Some of these chambers have had kind of awkward shapes. But the candles will actually start lighting. The ones closest to you first, moving up towards what appears to be a cylindrical pedestal of wandstone standing before you. And seated atop it is kind of this grayish blue vellum sheet sitting on top of it. The room kind of has this hiss sound to it, almost kind of like a serpentine hiss or almost like a fire-ish hiss, as all the flames finally ignite and kind of light the room decently enough.
Ominous. Any runes on the wall?
Praise the great snake.
No runes on the wall, completely barren. Only thing in this room of note is a cylindrical cylinder, and the thing on top of it.
Is it trapped, Vice?
Oh, guess I'll find out. I'm going in.
Nothing like crazy happens. Nothing, strange or awkward.
Looking around. Glance at the pedestal. Check the pedestal.
Nope. Yeah, you should be able
to. Bullshit.
You should be able to click the instructional scroll, and you should be able to pick up the instructional scroll. And if you want, you can read it aloud to the class, or you can pass it around.
Story time. Let's all sit down among the candles.
I can read it.
After thy death, I will give back what I once claimed. You can read it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Then the piece of vellum reads as follows: Then after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed. Only with blood can one read the words. Brandish the priest's tongue. Return to the grand cathedral, and lay low the tyrant at the pulpit. Grow strong in the face of death. Let it bolster you as the night takes this land. Warriors of my lady, warriors of the feast. The document appears to be signed with a libator's mark, which is a crescent moon pointed down with a vase set in its crescent, and a name, Gwynvalia.
You would.
That, to me, sounds like we have to give some blood, fight a beast or some guardian, and then die?
Love it. Gwynvalia, you dork.
I shall sacrifice myself as tribute. Give me that blood you gave. I'm going to the altar.
Not the same. So
It's not
spelling's
here.
different. But yeah.
It's not here.
Okay, you keep going north. There's a door there as well.
The tongue must be here.
I
You
mean,
don't think
maybe.
it's up, you don't think it's up in the fancy room upstairs?
There does.
I mean, beyond the waters, perhaps.
In this room, you can see that there is just like you can feel actually when you enter a metallic kind of tang in here, kind of like a coppery smell. There's narrow scarlet carpet edged in gold that runs the length of the room from north to south, ending at a wide basin, and you can see that the basin's like color in its interior appears to be kind of stained red. Um, the space around the basin and also around a small little almost looks like a desk in the room are kind of surrounded with the same kind of candles as the last room. Um, there are numerous tapers stand on and around the block of stone that you're kind of looking at, the desk-like thing. Um, and it does look as though there are documents on it, two of them. Um, it's one is partially unfurled, the other is completely held shut
Talithian.
by like a black and bluish colored strip. Calithian,
Yeah.
you look to the parchment you're looking at here,
Mm-hmm.
and when you kind of pull it open, the writing is identical to the writing that you've seen in Grisgle papers. It almost looks like it's a lost page from the Grisgle.
Oh my god, we're taking that with us.
The main thing is, though, is that there are some pages that has taken insanely crazy amounts of study to kind of perform to learn what they mean. This is a document that's like that, and you're looking at it and you can't recognize the patterning or anything. It's maddening to you. The other document is sealed, though.
Pick that up too. And
Well, yeah, you're kind of looking
what
at them on the table and kind of like, paying attention to them at this point. You kind of pick it up. Are you popping it open as well?
yeah, I think
When
so.
you attempt to, the seal is not breakable. You are trying to force it, doing your best. You try to slide it out of the kind of band of it. It seems to be perfectly wedged in there. That the only way you'd be able to get the page out is if you destroyed the page.
I don't want to do that.
Is the key here, perhaps?
You
What's
look
in this basin?
in the basin. It looks like it is completely stained with blood and currently has no contents.
I'll put one of the postulate blood in.
Okay, go ahead and remove that from your inventory. You pour the postulant blood into it, and there is a very similar kind of marking to Grisgle markings that you'd see kind of placed in it. And it appears as though the markings are kind of similar to the marking on the page, the open page on the desk.
That Calithian has now shoved into his bag.
Yeah. When you kind of like look at it and kind of pull it out to check, and you're pulling out the page to look at it, you realize that the page is no longer in your pack, and when you look back to the desk, it is actually laying there.
No!
Do we pour postulant blood on the seal?
He goes back to grab it.
Bring it here.
Yeah, and when you kind of walk over with the non-open sealed one, you see it disappear from Calithian's hands and reappear back at the desk.
Maybe we need to take the blood to it.
Drink the blood, Sid.
I would take the blood, put my hand in the
Drink it?
basin, kind of
Sid,
coating it in it.
the letter said
The
drink
postulant blood that
to
I
read the, to
poured
read the
into the
words.
basin, and then I would go and I would put the blood on the seal. I would transfer the blood from the basin that I poured it into onto the seal.
Okay.
On the table.
If you do so, you'll see that the page and the seal both kind of drink of the blood and seem to kind of pull it in towards the seal itself. It cracks and opens and seems to kind of just break apart like a scab on the altar when you have placed it. Opening up the scroll, you would see nothing. And then in kind of a flurry of motion on the page, a drawing. It shows the altar, and it shows behind it a door. It's an exact identical drawing of the altar you're standing at. And you can see that then a drawing of an individual comes to the side of it and pushes the altar to the side. And then
Do
the
that very
page
same motion.
goes blank. When you do so, it pushes the altar aside, and you see that there is a very narrow doorway that would require you to crawl on your belly to get through. For the largest of you, some of you who are smaller or a little more lithe would be able to kind of get through on your hands and knees, but it is a very narrow space. Entering into this space, you'd see that this low tunnel emerges into a hatch in the center of a cool-shaped chamber. You can see the pattern of the snake biting its own tail on the ground once again. And you'd see a brazier lit, and floating above it, a clear, but at the same time also opaque, very strange-looking crystal of a prismatic nature.
Cal, this gap is a little
I
tight.
will go
Could you,
around the snake.
Gives you a good yank.
I'm gonna touch it, but I'm gonna examine it.
Yeah, it floats in the air about a foot and a half, 2 feet above the coals of the fire.
I assume we've never seen anything like this before.
Pull the brazier.
Pull the brazier. Move the fire to come with it.
I will say this sort of occultic dealings is well far away from my usual wheelhouse, so I am at your mercy.
Hey, he's got the right idea. Let's put the brazier in the center of the circle.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
What
Shade's gonna lean against
John, can you put what the letters said before
It's
in the chat?
Vice. Vice can click it.
Oh, okay.
Can I go? Where is it?
Because I would like to read it.
Skill.
Yeah.
Ah.
So if your understanding of what Mainwind has told you, the item that flows before you is the priest's tongue.
Right. So we need to brandish it and then return to the Grand Cathedral.
Those of you who have studied Stormloft history or have lived in Stormloft at some point in your history, it is a well-known fact, one that would bypass through the fog of anti-memory, that you would understand that there's a very large church known as the Grand Cathedral. It is the center point for the great church of the three. And apparently, according to this, there is a tyrant that rules at its pulpit.
What about the Parish of the Four Lights? Is it also known as that at all?
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess I would grasp for the prismatic orb if nobody else is going to.
Not an orb.
The crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not a Thuma. So I've put the priest's tongue onto your character.
So I assume Philippian was saying all this out loud. Like, I think that's the tongue. It's like, it doesn't look like a tongue, but
That's certainly not a tongue, but Shall turn his head, look, and at this point, this is well out of what what he would know. So he basically stands in the corner, observing, and just trying to keep on lookout.
Anyone will be pleased.
legend will live.
Perhaps we should return now.
I think that's a good idea.
There's also a bit north of you. There was a door that was located north of you. If you wanted to check it out before you run away.
Yeah.
We'll go that way.
And there's also one more other thing that's kind of interesting. But you secure the priest's tongue, put it into your pocket. There is I want to say there's a vibe from it. Like when you pick it up, it's almost ethereal. When you place it in your bag, it's almost weightless. It feels like there's this kind of feel to it. It's kind of like when you touch the stone of it, it feels like what fire would feel like if it didn't burn your hand. But it definitely has a weight to it when you're holding it. But when you put it in your pocket, the weight seems to just dissipate. Like it's fluctuating. Like it's intangible. but it's also the most tangible thing. When you open this door, inside you would see that there is a library of sorts, scrolls and the like, um, histories, etc. If this place is established at a camp, it will increase the power of your ability to research at the Manor Fort. But there are items present here as well. Well, there should be. What the heck?
We've been robbed.
No, you have not. These are definitely here. I just need to make them appear. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I put an item
Someone has
pile
been
down,
here before us.
and
After Leon held the priest tongue, he
Is
would
there
also.
something fancy I can give the Kobold Queen to speed up this goddamn process?
Tattoo.
A better needle.
A tattoo. There is no needle here. Instead, you will find a tablet. A tablet. And a tablet.
Leon would be passing around the priest tongue so they can all kind of understand its ethereal nature and its interesting,
This is
attributes.
the first class-specific tablet we've seen. It is specifically for the sorcerer class. Tablets are a way of learning a feature for characters that have spells that they learn versus acquire or get from somewhere on high. Tablets are items that can be used to glean magic that may be outside your wheelhouse or from a source that is extracurricular. In the form of the spell that you find here, Banefire. Banefire is from the book Gathering Magic Mystical Archives, and is a 3rd level spell that basically just dump trucks one guy with a bunch of fire damage. And if you roll enough fire damage, it ignores fire resistance and immunity.
Oh my god, I want that.
Icon of the Gate is an item that can be used to research. Take some time to do it, but it'll give you the ability to teleport as an action.
The fuck?
Your action will be used to teleport. Storm Weapon allows you to, once it's been studied, will allow you to basically do link. You can shoot a melee attack.
I mean, I'm interested in Icon of the Gate if I can just teleport.
No, as an action. So it's literally like, it's not utility. It's something that someone who's scouting ahead or like, is a spellcaster might prefer. Because instead of taking the disengage action, you can just teleport 50 feet. I'm just saying.
It's only 50 feet?
Yeah, it's not like anywhere you want. No, yeah.
Well, fuck.
No, it's super dope, but I will say that as far as, for your character build, honestly, like a different mode of transportation, either a mount or fly speed, is probably the way to go.
Fine. When you said teleport,
but for like,
I didn't hear 50 feet. I heard teleport.
Anywhere. For some goober who like uses their bonus action for like lending out help, or another goober who can use their bonus action for like shenanigans on their turn, it might be beneficial. Storm Weapon is very strong for either fighter we have. Because it is technically a melee attack, even though it
Are you interested in its solution? It looks neat.
I mean, to start with, Shave, I was going to quickly glance over the tablet, point to Vice. Interested? Yes? No? If not, then I will see what I can do with it.
Which one? Gate?
You want the gate?
Yes, absolutely. If I want it.
I would rather have the other one. The gate. Storm Weapon.
Shay will slip the tablet.
Sorry, hold on. The original one had this other one too. Bear with me for a second. I am so sorry.
How?
Well, I accidentally magically deleted my fucking thing, so just chill, okay? I'm sorry. Gosh.
No, I can't be chill.
Done.
Getting.
The last one is called Wild Strikes. Wild Strike says, during your turn that you take the attack action, you can make a single attack as a bonus action. If you do, the next attack roll made against you has advantage. Basically, it's like a frenzying.
Sick.
It's pretty rad.
I mean, if you want the storm gate spoken for, then I'll take wild strikes.
Yeah, it sounds like that's probably the thing of it. So storm weapon to the rogue, wild strikes to the fighter. Very good, very good. Okay. When you come back out and start making your way around the circuit, what you'll come to learn is that it does appear that your juggernaut isn't broken, and it doesn't look like it's been damaged in any way. It looks like it has just been stopped. It appears to have stopped blocking the exit. This is where it has that point where it's like moving through very narrowly. And from what you can tell, too, you only get like a very small glimmer of it. You can't really see the whole thing, but it does look like there is a door that it is blocking off physically as well. So it looks like you have cut yourself off from being able to access this other door due to the positioning here.
All this Ouroboros talk. Is there a weakness on the backside of this damn thing?
This thing is indestructible.
Is there any way to kind of scale it?
Yeah. So looking at it, there's no top. Like there's no like clearance on the top, and there is no clearance beneath it either. Like it literally is about a half, maybe 4 inches off of the ground in between its wheels. And its wheels are pushed out to the sides, and then it's like battering beaters on the sides are kind of clocked inside of the kind of grooves along the wall, allowing it to kind of pass through. Looks like it was in the mid process of that passing through when it was shut off.
Ice breaks out his pickaxe and starts digging.
Your pickaxe breaks. Yeah, if you swing with any amount of force, your pickaxe will bend and actually will break. And when you look at this thing again, it's made out of some sort of
on the wall. I was like, I'm going through the. I'm going through the wall.
Honestly, probably not the best move. You can definitely just go around the other way. But what you'll notice is that
I went into this room.
This thing appears to be completely made out of this very strange green metal. If you have, you don't have a dwarf, we do have somebody who has been doing metalworking. So actually,
does it look like Dardar's little sword was that kind of shit?
No, it is not an emerald sword. So that's a very interesting note because you're kind of connecting two dots that are pretty far apart, but we'll get there. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to let Leon roll a history check because he has been doing metal work. So he's possibly heard about this legendary metal. He has not heard about this legendary metal.
I'll burn inspiration.
That's fine if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll give you my inspiration.
Can't do that.
Shucks.
But also, Vice, you shouldn't have inspiration. It should have not refreshed. It no longer refreshes after 5th level.
I didn't use it last time.
Oh, well then fine.
Since I've hit 5, I haven't used it.
Okay, well then fine.
I was going to, and you're like, you'll lose it forever. I was like, oh, I better save it.
I'll hold on to it then. Yeah.
Would a D10 make a difference? All right. For the shot.
If you talk to Bunder or Benson about it back at home, that they'll let you know. I'll say that's a free one. The name of it will be known to you, Orichalcum.
Orichalcum?
Yeah. Besides that, cool. You don't know anything about it other than, from what you can see here, it seems to be very much indestructible. Okay, if you make your way back around and head back up, honestly, you guys did a lot better on pacing than I was expecting, to be completely honest. We definitely rode that bad boy out very quickly. I think that's it. We're going to end a bit early. Thanks for watching those that did.
So we don't want to check out the upstairs room anymore. We don't want to get on the boat or nothing.
I'll let you know that there is no, like, yeah, well, let's do that. I'll just describe to you what happens here. You get onto the boats. You try to maneuver the boats, but there is no real potential for that to happen. It seems as though the boats have a path that they follow, and once people are on it, it starts to begin its wind up and move. It traverses out. Probably the better part of an hour of your time is wasted going all the way out to this center of this lake space, or rather the edge of it. You're not really sure because it's really hard to tell the scale of the place. But what you're able to see is that a series of holes have been poked into the roof of this place, high above, and light, misty light, cascades from above. And it highlights, and I'm going to show you a map, but you're not looking at it from the perspective that the map is wanting you to. You're looking at it from above. Bear with me here while I get this bad boy. Or try to. Where is my underwater dungeon?
Does I have a cap of water swimming? Do I just dive
I
down,
do
look around?
too. Water breathing, let's go.
Adventure.
Dragon Eater and Dragonborn, friends forever.
Get attacked by a horde of mermaids. The end.
Shark people.
What?
Oh,
What?
during this, I'm going to just quickly point to Leon. Leon, is this of... he'll draw the longsword. Is this of any use to you at all?
Of course. Yes.
I believe it will be
Every dragon should be.
invisible, but bear with me here for a second.
In that case, Shay is going to hand the Dragon Slayer longsword.
I couldn't accept such a generous gift unless I could give you something in return.
Well, I am sure later down the line, favors are a interesting currency. Things crop up, and I have no doubt at some point in time that I may require the skills of a gentleman such as yourself.
Armor do you wear?
500 or so feet down, but crystal clear water all the way. These lights are kind of coming down on this space. You can see what looks like coral and a tunnelway covered with, typical sea or undersea kind of fare. There's a tunnel that leads to the north. Has anybody here in the past taken the action to recover bones of the angel Gabriel?
Me.
You have been underwater and helped in the recovery process. You would know that the path to the north of here leads to where the angel Gabriel was seated, at the base of the magical glade. This is the underwater dungeon that has been basically sitting for a while and has yet set to be explored. It does appear that there's a shark floating around it, but it's well down below you. And from what you understand of this space, this is seawater. It seems that there's an accumulation of seawater inside of the structure of the mountain that rises above sea level.
Cool.
All right. We're obviously not going to jump into a dungeon right off because we only have about 30 minutes. I think it's probably more prudent for us to go ahead and conclude the session. Again, thanks for watching, those that did. We will see you on Wednesday, and then we'll be on vacation for a while after that. See you then.
Goodbye.